Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're diving into a brilliant method that can absolutely transform your financial life. And hey, we aren't talking about grinding day and night just to increase your income. Instead, we're going to learn how to shift your mindset from purely earning more to mindfully managing what you already have. Because sometimes the real secret to financial freedom actually lies in a household ledger method developed over a century ago in Japan. So let's start with something highly relatable. Have you ever wondered why, no matter how much your salary goes up, your bank account is always just gasping for air by the end of the month? I mean, you get promoted, you earn more money, yet that feeling of abundance still completely eludes you. So what is the actual problem here? Well, let's get into Section 1, the truth about wealth. To really understand this, we first need to confront a pretty harsh reality about what actually defines wealth. Think of it like a leaky bucket. A huge salary poured into a leaky bucket leaves you with zero wealth if you spend it all. Someone earning $200,000 but spending $200,000 has absolutely nothing to show for it. But meanwhile, a modest earner making $50,000 who treats their finances like a solid steel cup and spends only $30,000 is the one actually building true wealth. That $20,000 gap, that is exactly what buys you freedom and total control over your time. Which brings us to Section 2, the invisible money trap. You see, modern technology has created this flawless trap of invisible money. With things like Apple Pay, contactless cards, or one-click shopping, we've completely removed all the psychological friction from buying things. It's so fast and so effortless that our brains literally do not register the pain of loss when we spend. We are totally blind to the leaks in our bucket until, bam, a massive bill arrives at the end of the month. Traditional tracking methods, on the other hand, force us to slow down and actually feel that material loss. So how do we fix it? Let's look at Section 3, the power of Kakeibo. This brings us to a wonderfully analog solution for a highly digital problem. Now, Kakeibo isn't some flashy budgeting app or a super complex spreadsheet. Invented way back in 1904 by Hani Motoko, who was Japan's first female journalist, it's simply a physical household financial ledger. By manually writing down every single expense, yes, even that $6 latte, Kakeibo acts as a daily mindfulness practice. It forces your brain to hit the brakes. It takes those invisible transactions, makes them incredibly visible, and restores that friction you desperately need to curb impulsive shopping. And here's the best part. By keeping this physical journal, you completely flip the traditional financial script. Most people spend first and then just kind of hope to save whatever's left, which, let's be honest, is usually nothing. But Kakeibo operates on a very strict formula. Income minus savings equals spendable money. You prioritize paying yourself first by setting aside your savings goal right at the start. This creates a really powerful simulated scarcity. Because you suddenly have less money seemingly available, you are forced to get creative and highly intentional with what's left. All right, moving on to Section 4, the 4 core questions. To actually put this into practice, you just need to sit down in a quiet space before the month even begins and build an intentional plan using 4 fundamental questions. First, how much money do I have? Simple, that's your income. Second, how much do I want to save? That's your goal. Third, how much must I spend on fixed survival costs? And finally, the absolute most important question, how can I improve my habits compared to last month? Think of it as a structured promise to yourself. Once that plan is locked in, your daily routine takes literally 3 minutes. At the end of the day, you log your expenses into 4 specific buckets. Survival is for rent and groceries. Extra is for things like unexpected car repairs. But the real magic is in the contrast between the last 2. The culture bucket, which covers books, museum visits, or taking a class, is actually highly encouraged as an investment in yourself. But the optional bucket, which catches eating out and impulse shopping, yeah, that's almost always where your financial bucket is leaking the most. Now, Section 5, controlling shopping behavior. Okay, so identifying the leaks is a great start, but how do we actually defend our buckets against our own impulsive behavior? Well, we have to build barricades. Physically, you can use the cash stuffing method. You literally withdraw physical cash for that optional spending category and keep it in an envelope.
When the envelope is empty, the fun stops. It's a brilliant, tangible limit. But beyond physical limits, we can also adopt some incredibly powerful Japanese mental models to completely reshape how we desire things. The biggest secret here is the 30-day delay rule. Whenever you crave an item that isn't essential for survival, simply write it down and wait exactly 1 month. I know, it sounds crazy, but 90% of the time, that impulsive craving will just completely evaporate. It proves it was just a fleeting emotional reaction rather than something you actually needed. Then, there's the beautiful philosophy of Mottainai, which is basically a deep sense of regret concerning waste. Instead of constantly chasing that quick dopamine hit of buying something brand new, you channel Mottainai to find genuine joy in respecting what you already possess. This means taking a lazy Sunday afternoon to polish your old shoes, or carefully cleaning your current phone. It's about finding immense value in maintaining and repairing the things that already serve you so well. But hey, we're human. You are occasionally going to slip up and overspend. And when that happens, apply Hansei at the end of the month. Hansei means self-reflection without judgment. You essentially step back and act as a neutral scientist investigating your own spending triggers. Was it work stress? Were you just exhausted? By identifying the trigger without beating yourself up, you can plan a completely free stress relief activity for next month, like taking a long walk with a friend, instead of ordering a super expensive takeout meal. Which leads us to our final part, Section 6, the 7-Day Kakeibo Challenge. It's time to take all this ancient wisdom and apply it directly to your own wallet. I'm challenging you right now to step away from digital convenience for just 1 week. Delete or hide your shopping and payment apps.
Welcome to